Welcome back to another devlog. In this devlog, we're going to be making a new minigame with a Leviathan. We're also going to be implementing basic combat and more. On the new minigame, you have to try and balance on a bunch of unstable platforms and avoid falling for as long as possible. And of course, try outlasting everyone else. I'll also add a giant beast, but that's for later. I started off by making the pillars. To add some variation to the looks of the level, I made 3 different pillars with different cracks and made it so every time you restart the minigame, you will have random cracks in every pillar. I know, I'm very creative, you can praise me, or maybe not, it's not like you have to, it's not like I wanted to. I also made the pillar in the middle taller for no exact reason other than I just wanted to, and it looks pretty cool, like your mom! I'm also going to put a weapon in the middle platform, just for fun. But before we get started with weapons, I need something to test them out on, and since I'm not a Second World War Japan, I don't have any Chinese farmers to test them on, so I'm going to make a dummy. So what I did for the dummy is just take the player model and chopped his legs off, and then stuck a pole up his ass, and boom! Done. Now, for the bounciness, I just added a joint, which is connected to the pole sticking out of his ass. Now, with the dummy done, we can finally start implementing things like swords, guns, bananas. But before we can get to the big boy weapons, I tried implementing punching, but the results were questionable at best. And so I went into Blender to try and fix the problem, but what I found was that I had accidentally overwritten the character models. So there was no way of fixing it. So I couldn't fix the problems I was having with on character. And whilst at the verge of crying myself to sleep, I suddenly found a solution to my problem. So a while back I made a model in Blender, which I ended up using for this video only. And as it turns out, this character also had a perfect rig. And also looked pretty. So I decided to change my character again. But before I start working with this character model, we have to test one thing. And that's, does it look cool when 1,000 of them fall to their deaths while screaming subscribe? Because that's what you should do. I'm gonna play this epic video with epic sound behind it. 1,000 ragdolls falling to the deaths with Roblox oof sounds. And in the meantime, you can go subscribe. I think it's safe to say it passed the test. It looked pretty cool. I was also able to get it working pretty quickly, so now I just have to try and solve the punching problem. Okay, so it only took me 2 days, but I finally found a problem. So the reason was that I had a different mono behavior title from the script title, and if you're not a big brain like me, you obviously don't know what it means. So to simplify it, they're both names and they have to match, otherwise Unity doesn't recognize the code and it just won't work. Whilst trying to fix that problem, I also got a brand new ID for a new minigame. And the idea is that you'll be on a platform and there's those floating things in the air and they're trying to crush you, so you need to avoid them. And the movement is going to be inspired by the way rooks move in chess. So they won't go diagonally, only forwards, backwards, left and right. I also made a sketch of what they're going to look like, but that's for another devlog, so stay tuned for that. I was also fiddling around with the graphics to get them just right for this minigame, and I got this very I don't know, it just got a lot of light. So I then refined the level by making the pillars longer and adding clouds under them. And I'm quite happy with the result. It's got a kind of Japanese look to it, and if there's one thing Japanese are well known for, it's Godzilla. So instead of adding cannons which shoot down the pillars, we're going to add a Leviathan class creature called Ingus, which is going to try and push you out of the platforms. Ingus is from the Latin words ingens, which means huge in English. So they're also going to be part of the secret lore that I'll probably have in the game. First minute quick sketch of the engine and ended up making a Photoshop drawing, which isn't the best, but I'm also not good in Photoshop drawing, so I can expect that. I then made a model in Blender and brought it to life in Unity. I gave it this spongy texture, which I might change in the future, I'm not sure yet. I then made a script, which takes all the platforms in the scene and then, in a random order, it'll try and take them down. Now, with the minigame done and punching at it, that's going to be all for this devlog. So don't forget to like if you liked it, subscribe if you subscribed it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.